Now, this is my favorite weather website, and as you can see, it's wonderground.com. I've navigated to Yosemite National Park, and here is a very detailed layout of everything that's going to happen in Yosemite for the next 10 days. And I especially like this very, very detailed and accurate summation of what we can expect for at least the next 3 or 4 days. This part down here, obviously, it goes without saying that the longer period you're trying to predict for, the less reliable it becomes. That's why we only have 50% chances of snow as we look into the distance. But for the near future, we know for a fact it's going to snow on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, possibly on Thursday, and then Friday is going to be somewhat of a clear day, and that's going to be our prime day for shooting. It's always when a weather system moves out that you're going to have the greatest opportunities for dramatic landscape shots with weather. So this is the day I want to target to be there, but I am going to be there for snow. Now take a look at this. We got snow today. Today's Monday morning, and I can't go up today for a variety of different logistical reasons, so I'm going to head up on Tuesday, and I know that it's going to snow 8 to 12 inches, and then Wednesday, another 8 to 12 inches. Now, take a look at the temperatures here. Today, it's a little bit warm, so it's only going to rain in Yosemite Valley. Tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be substantially cooler by more than 15 degrees. So what we're looking at is probably the snow level dropping to below 4,000 feet. Yosemite's elevation is 4,200 feet, as we see right here. And so if it drops to 4,000, then we're going to have snow in the valley, and that's what I'm looking for. And in your particular area, same thing. What you want to do is figure out what's the elevation. If you have an element of snow, then you need to know if it's going to snow or it's going to rain. And wonderground.com is a wonderful website to figure that out on a consistent, reliable basis. So we got 24 inches of snow coming to Yosemite over tomorrow and Wednesday, much of which is going to fall in the valley. And then we're going to have another cold spell, 23 degrees. Now look at Friday. Friday is going to drop to 19. Now what this means is that Friday morning, after 2 days of snow, we're going to wake up Friday morning to an unbelievably glorious time. This is going to be the prime shooting day right here because we've had 3 days, possibly 4, of inclement weather. And then as the storm moves out and we get clear skies, that is going to be the period of prime shooting because as the storm moves out, it leaves moisture, it leaves clouds, it leaves obviously a snow cover, and air is very, very clean, so you don't have to worry about smog. It's just, you just have no idea how beautiful it's going to be on Friday, and that's going to be one of our prime shooting days. So my plan is I'm going to go up tomorrow, spend Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night, and then plan to come home on Friday night, but not until late, not until after sunset on Friday. So I'll spend all day Friday shooting in the valley to get those dramatic shots. Now, look at this. Now, this is a little bit distant, so we're not quite as sure about what's going to happen as we are on these days. But Wonderground is pretty accurate, and I think we can assume that something's going to occur on these days next week. What we're seeing here is an automatic update of the weather and of the current conditions, and this whole graph just changed ever so slightly, and that's what happens. This thing is very, very accurate, and I think you'll really enjoy using this for sizing up the weather in your particular area. Now let's take a look at what I look at for the radar, and that's, strangely enough, Intellicast. Seems to be better radar with Intellicast than Wonderground. And you can't zoom in on this, but I know that Yosemite is located right here. Yosemite Valley is located right here, so I know minute to minute exactly when that rain is going to hit in Yosemite Valley, and it's about to. So Intellicast.com, Wonderground.com, 2 of the best weather websites for ascertaining what's going to be happening in your particular area.